Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
All right, here's a free way to support the David Pakman Show. Do all of your Amazon.com shopping by using the link at the black banner at davidpakman.com. Click it, bookmark it, use it every time you shop. You'll take 7% of your purchase away from Amazon, send it to the David Pakman Show. You can also, of course, become a member, made possible in part by liberalbias.com. There's no escaping it, Lewis. Liberal bias, that is, which is why so many people blame it for all of their problems. Find out more at liberalbias.com.
Yes, please do.
Today's new member of the day, Mary Beth Kramer. No relationship, as far as I know, to Cosmo Kramer, probably because it's a made-up character from the Seinfeld
Completely
show.
fictitious,
Right.
Yes.
Mary Beth Kramer, really great to have her aboard, as well as all David Pakman Show members. Get those free t-shirts, davidpakman.com/debate. Speaking of debates, the first one is tonight. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm going to be doing instant response videos afterwards. I'll be keeping score, question by question, almost like as if it were a real debate, where we look at who actually makes the right points, the correct points, the best points on each question.
You mean who states talking points?
Yeah, who is more efficient at remembering what their campaign told them to say about certain issues?
Yes.
Very good.
That is a debate.
Both candidate sides are lowering expectations. There's this Romney memo that went out, which really wants to lower expectations. This was from Romney advisor Beth Myers, and she said, listen, President Obama is one of the most talented political communicators in modern history. This will be the 8th one-on-one presidential debate of Obama's career. For Romney, it will be his first. 4 years ago, Obama faced McCain on the stage. According to Gallup, voters judged him the winner of each debate by double digits, basically saying this is going to be a tough one for Romney. Now, on the Obama side, they've also been arguing, listen, President Obama hasn't really had debates since the last presidential campaign. Romney's had 10, 15, 20 Republican debates, so he's really the guy with the advantage. This is what happens every year. Lower expectations. After the debate, talk about how incredibly well your candidate did and how your candidate won. We know that that's what's going to happen. So really, we need to eliminate that from the filter, and hopefully we can really look question by question, who is telling the truth, who is really making the right case, because you can't go by what the campaigns say before nor after, and honestly, you can't really go by what the mainstream media says either.
Right.
And it's on how will you be watching these debates? What filter will you be using?
You know, for me, I've sort of gotten after watching so many debates starting in 2000, which was the first ones that I paid attention to, I sort of have gotten past the point of paying attention to what they say, because I figure no one's going to remember that 2 weeks after the debates anyway. What people are going to remember is, you know, the body language, whether people remained cool. They may remember a zinger if it's very good and if it's memorable, but if not, they probably won't remember that either. They're going to remember how cool the candidates look.
That's certainly a big factor.
Yeah, and I think we know who is going to look cooler and calmer and more collected.
I really hope that they do a side-by-side. If you had cameras on both candidates the entire debate, I feel like that would shed so much light, because watching the candidate who's being talked about, I think, is much more compelling than just watching the candidate who's doing the talking in many cases. I don't know if any networks are going to try to do that, but it would certainly be something I would assume both campaigns would not want.
No, probably not going to happen.
The less that your candidate has to be guarded, even though, of course, they're guarded all the time, probably the better for you.
Yeah, I remember watching Obama debate, and he just kind of smiles when his opponent says something ridiculous, is taking notes, just very cool, very calm, dismissing things, and he's just, I wouldn't call him a master, but he
stays very cool. He stays very cool.
That's what I remember. See, I don't remember any specifics. That's what I remember, and it's quite the opposite for McCain.